Alright, let's try something a little bit different. I'm just getting over a cold, so my voice is probably going to go in and out here. But here at a coworker's house, taking pictures of his Nissan Cedric. It's actually a super rare edition. It's the Gran Turismo SV, so it's got the 300ZX turbo V6 in there. It is imported, obviously. I don't know if you can see right-hand drive there. But yeah, this car is one of 100. Super rare, I would say. But I'm gonna kind of bring you along and give you my thought process as I shoot and approach. The purpose of this video, I would say, isn't like a guide. It's not really a tutorial. It's more of a, hey, come with me and sit on my shoulder, or I guess sit on my head while I do this shoot. And if you can take anything away from it, whether it, you know, sparks an idea for you to do something cool or unique, that's all I'm kind of really hoping for. I'm gonna walk outside here. So this is where we have it, just in his garage here. So right away I'm kind of thinking what type of angles I want to hit with this. As I was walking out, you can kind of see these stairs right here. It's probably going to be a good perspective, kind of shooting from the side, a little bit more closed off. And as I was back here is little windows that he has and kind of his like front driveway. Could peek through here, get some shots of the rear, something cool, a little bit more unique. The wheels do have a camber to them in the rear, so getting down here, making sure that camber is visible is probably something I'm going to want to do as well. And again, since it is imported, it is more of a unique model, making sure I get Cedric, making sure I get Turismo, making sure I get all of that. Get those. Nissan up here in the rain guard is actually really cool, so probably snag that. You don't really see that too often. More emblems. Registration stickers, the Japanese registration stickers. It's probably fun to get. A lot of people seem to take those off for whatever reason. These wheels, they're like SSR. I actually don't know the model of these, but SSRs. Grab badges, grab license plate. Come over here, can open up, get interior, all of that. And something new I'm going to do for this video as well is I'm not going to show you just the edit. I'm going to show you what the raw is, the edit is, and then what the final composition ends up being. So when I do the previous like POV videos, what I'll end up doing is just showing you what the final edited picture looks like. If I take some of those pictures and put them in a dedicated composition for like Instagram, I don't normally show that, but I think for this one I will. Hopefully that sparks some sort of creativity in somebody. You can go ahead and rip me off if you want to, or just kind of copy it, do whatever you want to do. But yeah, this is what we have today. I felt like Doug Mirror there. This is a Nissan Cedric. Yeah, I think it's a 88, he said. It is for sale, actually. He's selling it for like, I think it's like 18.5, 18 OBO. The only real downside to this car, he called out, is just like the rear seats are kind of tore up, but I mean, it's from 88, it's from Japan. It's a VIP car, essentially, but it's got the Go Fast sports motor in it. But, yeah, let's start shooting. Go to grab shots from the front, make it easy. here, get low. But then also counteract that, get high. I do like this closed off look, so this garage is open, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to frame it so this pillar is cutting off the left side of my frame, so you don't see any of this at all. A bit brighter. You can see what I mean here. Yeah, nice old Suzuki bike here. Okay, so there's a little tip that's kind of dumb, but you always see like the old movie guys, they do the framing in their hands, you know what I mean? You can just do that and it does help. It's like I have it framed right here, but what I want to do is have it framed so you kind of get the bike in there too, and you can do that. It would look pretty nice. So I'm actually gonna just do that right now. I don't want the bike to cover it though. I think what I ended up doing is, yeah, there we go. You kind of see, you can see the bike there a little bit, adds kind of an element to the foreground. Makes it a little bit more interesting, I think. This thing is struggling to stay on my head today. Let's see if I can get a good wheel shot here. Yeah. I might try and just Photoshop out that pole, but we'll see. CPLs that can help me here. Let's get a shot from the rear too, in this little corner. When you're in a situation like this where you have harsh light coming from the outside or you have harsh light in the background, something it's a lot helpful to do, it's a lot more helpful to do kind of for your future self is to underexpose. So they say that it's easier to recover details in the dark than it is to recover highlights that are blown out. So if you have highlights that are blown out, you're more or less screwed. You're not going to be able to recover the detail there. But if you have something in the dark, you can bump up shadows, you can bump up blacks, you can do noise reduction. You have a lot more tools to be able to get your details back from the dark. So we'll just do a little underexposey here. Probably work out just fine. I'll show at the end of the video what all of the final composed images end up looking like, because I will be doing an Instagram post for this car. And then you can kind of see the entirety of how the process went. What is it focusing on here? What is going on? I think the reflections are messing up my focus here. When it comes to logos and little details, I do like to get multiple shots, whether it be left weighted, right weighted, centered, things like that, just because you don't know how you're going to compose the image when you're done. So it's better to have more. I mean, if you've seen videos of mine before, you know I tend to overshoot anyway, so that's just kind of how it goes.
Jesus. Wait, what is this? This is Cedric. My buddy. Yeah, that's it. Oh, good.
I did want to get the registration sticker here. a situation like this where I'm shooting a slower shutter, I'll tend to just spam it, which actually helps, because if you're standing still, focus, click, and you just hold it there, if you take 10 shots, one of those is going to be perfect, crystal clear in focus. Maybe not every single one, but at least one, which is what we want. Again, getting multiples. Even switch around, get on this side too. I should go ahead and just get a good direct sight of the right side with just the right side. And do the same thing, get a direct sight of the left side, but just the left side. Okay. All right. Trying to think of what else is going to be needed here. Well, in here. I think after this we're going to pull it out there, get some shots of it outside, which will be nice. All right, actually, I should do that first. Go out front, I get some pictures of it through the glass. A little bit rainy out here, but it'll be alright. That is just dirt. That's not great. Very soft dirt. Get over here. Yeah, there we go. do a little manual focus here. Okay. See if I can get out of here. Alright, so we took the car out front of the garage to get a little bit better lighting. But some people have been doing a lot of the, like the tail light headlight painting. I've been doing it too. I'll put some examples. We do it here, here, looks like this. Those three examples. So what I want to try and do though is not have any light source other than the sky here. I guess the overcast sky, the Portland foggy rain. So I'm at a full second for my shutter. I'm at f16 ISO 100. I think I might actually bring my ISO down to my low one and get my aperture up just a little bit. So what you'll do is you'll lock your focus. I want to lock it here. Get it into green so you're ready to go. Click it. You see that's a full second, then you hear the shutter close. So you just yank it, just at the very, very end there. This one actually do get a little bit closer here. That. Perfect, yeah, see, this is what you end up with. So, I don't know if you can see that, but everything on the front of the car is in focus. But since I'm pulling up, it's pulling the sky down to the car. It's giving it kind of like a foggy effect. That one's really good too. More, it looks kind of like a double exposure. I'll edit one of these and put it right here. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. So it's like, get out there, try things. Don't just go to a shoot and have a script of the things that you want to do, or go to a meet and have a script of the stuff that you want to shoot. Kind of be open-minded and just think back like, oh yeah, I remember I saw this stupid YouTube guy show me how to do the tilty-uppy thingy. I'm gonna try that. Try it. I might get something cool. You might not get something cool, but at least you tried it. Who cares? Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. This inspired or sparked creativity, then I would call it a success. That's all I really wanted to do. But yeah, I'm gonna keep shooting this car. We get a couple more shots out here. Kind of like this too, because it's literally just a frame. But probably fix this. That's better. Alright. We'll call that done for the day.